Yo, what's up, guys? What am I doing today, man? I'll be talking about the Golden State Warriors and how they may or may not be a legitimate title contending team. Okay, so as you know, they have Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, their catalysts. Have been there for years. They still don't have Klay Thompson. Stephen Curry's having an MVP season. Draymond Green still facilitating at an elite level, still one of the league's best defenders, plural. Last year he finished second in DPOY, and this year, just as usual, just playing his game, being extremely passive, playing elite level defense. Stephen Curry just playing amazing MVP basketball. And right now, he is number one, in my opinion, in the MVP tracking right now, okay? Because he's just having a monstrous season. And the thing is, he's letting a lot of players on his team shine, and the cohesion and the chemistry of this Golden State Warriors team is just absolutely beautiful, okay? But other than that, let's get straight into the video, okay? So as we know, Stephen Curry, I'm just gonna speed past Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, okay? Stephen Curry right now is averaging 28.4 points, 6 rebounds, 6.6 assists, and 1.7 steal per game, okay? He's literally having an MVP season. And if Stephen Curry right now is not your MVP, I just cannot take your basketball take serious, okay? The only guy I could see you maybe putting over him is Kevin Durant or Jokic, but Jokic has missed multiple games, and so has Kevin Durant. I mean, Curry did miss one game for, I guess it was rest against the Pistons, because he literally played the next game. Even though it did go 2 for 10, he had 8 assists. So yeah, even though that's the thing about Stephen Curry. When Stephen Curry's not having a good shooting game, he at least makes it up with playmaking, okay? That game against the Lakers, he shot awful, but he made it up with a triple-double and still played a good game. Maybe not up to his standards, but still a good game in NBA fans like myself's eyes, okay? All right, next, they have Draymond Green, like I said, the catalyst, the heart and soul of the Golden State Warriors team. If they were to go ahead and trade Draymond Green, the identity of the Warriors would now have a little bit of a gap. I know you could say Stephen Curry, but the heart and soul of the team is Draymond Green, okay? This literally just reminded me of last year's team, the LA Clippers. The heart and soul of that team was Patrick Beverley. He was the fire. He was the guy that brought all the energy, okay? Yes, Kawhi was the best player. Yes, on Golden State, Curry is the best player. But the heart and soul of that team is Draymond Green. Take him off that team, and where's the willpower? Where's the fight? Where is that energy coming from? The Warriors without Draymond Green, which is why I just was kind of flabbergasted that people actually wanted to trade Draymond Green. It just literally makes zero sense. He's such a underrated player. Yes, he gets memed a lot. Yes, he is so over passive, but this is what the Golden State Warriors need. They brought a lot of shooters, a lot of guys that can create their own shots this year in free agency. So they don't need Draymond to be super aggressive. That's why he just passes the ball, brings the ball up, and this is why he's averaging close to double-digit assists a game, because he's such a great playmaker and just such a great secondary ball handler too. The one and only Stephen Curry, okay? All right, so on this season, Draymond Green is averaging 7.8 points, 7.6 assists, 1.1 steal, and 0.9 blocks per game. Damn near 1 block per game, okay? This is a guy, like I said, he's damn near averaging 8, 8, and 8. And yeah, he still just goes by so underrated. And this doesn't even factor his defense. He's literally, quite literally, one of the best defenders in basketball. Like I said, last year he finished second in Defensive Player of the Year to the one and only Rudy Gobert, okay? So yeah, don't underrate Draymond Green's stats. Just watch the games. He really just is such a presence, okay? His points, they're not gonna be up there because, like I said, he's passive. You will see his assists, you will see his boards, you will see his steals, you will see his blocks. But again, not everything that Draymond Green does shows up in the stat sheet. He's a defensive guy. He put the clamps on somebody. He guards the team's best defenders. Like, he's that guy, okay? Draymond Green is so underrated and such a vital part of the Golden State Warriors team, and it was such a vital part in their dynasty. And let's see if this year marks the first year of the continued Warriors dynasty. Wow, I'm really saying this. This is just absolutely crazy, isn't it? Okay. All right, next guy who has been taking a leap this season, a guy that people, including myself, wrote off and wanted Golden State to trade. It has been the one and only as people like to call him, quote unquote, Maple Jordan, aka Andrew Wiggins. Okay, so Andrew Wiggins, as we know, was traded from the Cavs to the Timberwolves in the Kevin Love for himself trade, and has not lived up to expectation at all, and got a huge fat contract when it was with the T-Wolves. Then got traded for D'Lo, and a first round pick was also headed to Golden State for D'Lo as well. Okay, and that pick ended up being, I believe, Jonathan Kuminga, who has been getting minutes as of recently. So yeah, okay, so Andrew Wiggins right now was just in his bag. Okay, last night against the Raptors, he had 32 points, 12 for 20, 6 for 8 from 3, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Okay, he's just in his bag. He's super confident. As you know, Wiggins is a very good defender, very good defender. Okay, people last year went ahead and said, and when he put people on claims that people were on quote unquote Wiggins Island because he's just a very good defender. Okay, the scoring was the only thing that we were waiting for Wiggins. And so far this year, he looks like it's been there. Okay, in his last 10 games, he's put up 32, 35, and 28-point games, and also a 27-point game 3 nights ago. Wiggins is a man on a mission, and it's pretty much, I think, time to stop underrating Wiggins and to admit that he has taken the leap which the Warriors just very mightily need. Okay, so on this season, Andrew Wiggins is averaging 19.1 points, 4.3 rebounds, 1.6 assists, 0.8 steals, 0.5 blocks per game, shooting 49.4% from the field. Holy efficiency. And shooting 36.4% from the three-point line. Who expected this efficiency? Maybe the field goal one, because he's very good at the mid-range shot. Okay, he's one of those guys that are just mid-range assassins. Okay, but the three-point shot at almost a 36.5% clip. Like, as we know, Wiggins isn't really a good shooter. Yes, he has a good mid-range shot, but his three-point shot is years away, we thought. But so far, looking this season, he definitely looked like he has been working on and improving that three-point shot. So shout out to Wiggins. Okay, definitely another vital part of this Golden State Warriors team as of now, just taking some of that load off of Stephen Curry and just playing some very good basketball. Okay, our next guy who has taken another leap, a guy that we had high expectations for, that in his last 2 games has put up 33 and 32 points on 10 for 13 and 13 for 22 from the field, and that is the one and only Jordan Poole. Okay, Jordan Poole, after Summer League and preseason, we had a lot of faith in him. He ended last year super strong, and on the season, he's averaging 18.4 points, 3 rebounds, 3.2 assists, 1.2 steals, shooting 45.8% from the field and 33.3% from the 3-point line. Okay, Jordan Poole is one of those scary guys. Okay, he has unlimited range. He will shoot a lot of shots. Okay, Jordan Poole is one of those guys that reminds me of guys like Jordan Clarkson, Tyler Hero. These are guys that are very good shooters, but they are shot chuckers and they will shoot at will. When he is on, he is unguardable, but still, Poole has been taking a huge leap, and I am all here for it, man. I am just all here for it. Okay, like the fact that he's a shot chucker shooting almost 46% from the field, I'm not gonna lie, that is very impressive. And the Warriors, like I said, they need these players to step up and to take that added pressure off of Stephen Curry, who is having an MVP season. And for these guys to step up just means the word Stephen Curry and just takes so much pressure off of him, man. It really does, because y'all can't just go ahead and double team Curry now, because they have Poole starting, they have Wiggins who can shoot, and the thing that we forget is they don't even have Klay Thompson, one of the best two-way players in basketball, who just got recently cleared 2 days ago to compete in 5-on-5 full practices, and his target date is for Christmas against the Suns. So yeah, we're about basically to the day a month away from seeing Klay Thompson's return game. Hopefully Christmas Day against the Suns, which should be amazing. I mean, he will be on a minutes restriction, but still, it is Klay Thompson, and he hasn't played in 2 full years, so we are definitely all here for it. No matter how many minutes he gets, whether it's 10, whether it's 15, or whether it's 20, we are just all here for it. Okay, now I just want to see how Klay Thompson plays when he comes back. I want to see if he can still defend at an elite level. And I know for sure his 3-point shot is still there. I've seen a couple clips of him on Twitter. His 3-point shot is still there. I just want to see if he can hit those shots consistently at a clip he was sitting before his injury. And with actual defenders out, I'm trying to stop him from making the shots. Okay, but yeah, the Warriors, like I said, are this good without Klay Thompson. Imagine them with Klay Thompson. Okay, which is why I just want to shed light on a couple more players that have been just stepping up huge this year for the Warriors. Okay, and those 3 players are Nemanja Bjelica, who's averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, shooting 47.3% from the field and 40% from 3. I remember that one game against the Lakers opening day, I saw Bjelica playing out of element, passing the ball like a skilled big man. All I want to say is, where was this on the Heat, buddy? All I saw you was just taking long threes, not even really trying on defense, not even passing the basketball. So now I just see you playing out of element, playing like elite level big man passing wise, just hitting your shots. Like, Bjelica, where was this on the Heat, man? Where was this on the Heat, my guy? Next guy, we got Gary Payton the second. Obviously, Gary Payton, the glove, as we know him, one of the best defenders in basketball, very, very known steal leader. Gary Payton. His son had Gary Payton II, who is still on a 2-way contract, I believe. I got that they were literally about to, I believe, release or waive. He has been playing some very good basketball. Okay, he's put up what, 12 points, 10 points, 17 points, all in a 10-game stretch, and he's so entertaining to watch. He's literally one of the Warriors' best defenders, which they need, because outside of what, Draymond, outside of him, outside of Andrew Wiggins, there aren't really too many elite defenders on the Warriors. And I would say for sure Gary Payton is an elite level defender. You put him on your starting point guard, I'm not gonna lie, I have the utmost faith in Gary Payton II, and he is so athletic on the fast break. His alley-oops all the way. He has so many posters in such little time this season. Okay, so on this season, in 14 minutes per game, Gary Payton is averaging 6.4 points, 3.2 rebounds, 0.8 assists, and 1.4 steals per game, shooting 69.6% from the field and 47.4% from the 3-point line. Okay, but he is not that lethal. Okay, and also from the field goal, shooting over 70% from Gary Payton is not realistic at all. Okay, but he is a very damn good backup point to Stephen Curry, and again takes that much pressure off of Stephen Curry. Okay, the last guy I want to talk about is Otto Porter Jr., a guy that many people have written off. People just gave up on him because he was like a 1st-round pick, 3rd overall by the Wizards, went to the Bulls, didn't amount to a single thing, signed this year for the veteran minimum, and has been playing some very underrated backup 4 minutes this year for the Golden State Warriors. Even last game, he had 15 points, 5 for 11, 5 for 9 from 3, 1 assist, 1 steal. Like, this is minutes that they just need to get minutes off of guys like Andrew Wiggins, guys like Draymond Green. It's just, again, just having a very good bench just means so much to a championship level team. To take those minutes off of your starters just means so much to rest their bodies. And Otto Porter has been such a good example of that. Okay, on the season, in 17 minutes a game, Otto Porter Jr. is averaging 6.6 points, 4.3 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 0.9 steals, and 0.4 blocks, shooting 45.5% from the field and 41.5% from the 3-point line. Okay, now unlike Gary Payton, these stats do mean a lot. Okay, because I can see Otto Porter shooting anywhere between 35 to 40% from 3, and I can see him shooting anywhere from 40 to like 43% from the field goal as a whole. Okay, because again, he doesn't take much shots, but when he does, they're normally from the 3-point line, and he is a shooter, and he's right around 40%. So I would definitely think that these stats would change just a smidge, but not by much, because Otto Porter definitely is, in my opinion, a very good spot up shooter. And getting him for a veteran minimum is just an absolute steal, and he will get the money that he actually deserves this offseason, whether that's with Golden State or whether that's with another contending team. We'll just have to wait and see, okay? But yeah, Warriors fan, congrats. Y'all had a couple down years. Y'all had a dynasty. Y'all had KD. Y'all had Klay. Y'all had Curry. Y'all had Dray. And now y'all have guys like Stephen Curry still here. Y'all still got Draymond Green. Y'all still got Klay Thompson. Now y'all have guys like Andrew Wiggins. Guys like Jordan Poole, who'll be a great sixth man when Klay Thompson comes back. Y'all just, for sure, I'm not gonna lie, in my eyes, y'all are a title contending team and one of my early season favorites to win it all, because I believe I had y'all my early season rankings number 3 behind the Lakers, and again behind the Lakers and behind the Suns. Right now the Suns also are still playing some good basketball. The Lakers are just struggling with chemistry with LeBron and AD constantly being injured. Just the chemistry struggles, the spacing, Frank Vogel's just crazy lineups. Just Lakers right now are just a mess, and the Warriors are just perfect. They're just gelling amazing. The bench, the starters, they're just all playing with cohesion. It's just such an amazing sight to see, which just makes them one of the most entertaining and one of the best teams in basketball, okay? And like I said, they're still without Klay Thompson. They have the best record in basketball without Klay Thompson. That's just amazing, isn't it? Right? Like right now the Golden State Warriors are 15-2 and are on pace to win what, 73 to 74 games this season. Like, who would have thought that the Golden State Warriors would have went through a dynasty, had 2 down years, get James Wiseman, who's still injured, still not have a starting center, still be starting Kevon Looney, draft Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, and now be 15-2 without Klay Thompson, one of the catalysts of their dynasty run. Like, this is actually just incredible, bro. Warriors fan, congrats. Y'all had 2 down years, and now y'all are back to the top of the NBA. In my opinion, y'all are an early season title favorite. Just stay healthy, continue playing in cohesion, and yeah, y'all will be yet another banner, but for the first time in the Chase Center, okay? But other than that, y'all, that is the video. Make sure to go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. It's your boy John. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.